It was a big day in the tech world yesterday as Apple and the team had an exciting new launch event. The event was streamed from Apple Park, had audio description as usual, and Tim and the team didn't disappoint. We got loads of exciting announcements around the iPad, accessories and more, so here's a summary of exactly what was announced. We started off with a look at some of the real-world use cases for the newly released Apple Vision Pro headset. Porsche are already using it to develop new showrooms, it's being used in eye surgeries, which is really cool, and it's even being used to oversee the editing process on the upcoming Wicked movie. Apparently, when the director first tried the headset, he said it was unusually and exceedingly peculiar, and altogether quite impossible to describe. And that's my quota for Wicked quotes used for the day. Up next we were on to the MacBook Air, which got an upgrade in March for both of its size variants. We didn't get any updates here as such, other than the fact that it's selling well, which is always good. After the very brief mention of the MacBook Air, we were moving swiftly on to the iPad Air, which was actually a main focus in this event. We first heard about some of the use cases, both professional and consumer. We heard about watching TV shows, playing games, and also those professional use cases like using QuickBooks or for content creation. The existing iPad Air is a very powerful piece of kit, but it was time for an upgrade, and an upgrade is exactly what we got. The new iPad Air is now coming in two different sizes, both an 11-inch and a 13-inch variant. This will make a big difference for those in particular with low vision who might find the bigger screen beneficial. Traditionally, if users wanted a bigger screen size, they'd have to move up to the iPad Pro, which was much more expensive, but now there's a more affordable option. Bigger screens at more affordable prices can only be a good thing, so this is great to see. The new iPad Air is going to be powered by Apple's M2 chip, which previously only existed in the iPad Pro line. Apple say it will be 50% faster and have 3 times faster performance, so users will definitely benefit from snappier responsiveness. The new device also continues to support the Apple Pencil, so there's a lot to like about the new iPad Air for sure. Next up, we're moving on to the new release of the iPad Pro, which is also getting an upgrade. The new iPad Pro is coming in the same sizes as the iPad Air, so is getting 11-inch and 13-inch options respectively. In a big step forward, the new iPad Pros use OLED technology, which should provide better colour contrast. A single panel OLED wouldn't be able to provide enough brightness compared to what users expect, so Apple are introducing 2 panels into the screen. They're calling this technology Tandem OLED. You can pay extra money to get an anti-glare coating on the screen of the new iPad Pro, and this might be of benefit to some visually impaired people. However, some commentators have pointed out that this new screen coating might not take too kindly to wipes if you're trying to clean your screen, so this is something to keep in note. The new iPad Pro also comes with better thermal performance and should run about 20% cooler. There are loads of apps on the App Store that take advantage of the iPad's Pro features, but Apple do also have their own Pro apps in the form of Final Cut and Logic, which are getting significant upgrades. Final Cut for iPad is getting new live multicam features, and a new app is coming to iPhone and iPad that will allow you to use the device's cameras in your productions. Logic, on the other hand, is veering heavily down the AI route with AI-assisted instruments. There's also a new plugin called Chroma Glow, which will be able to simulate analog recording equipment in digital recordings. It's not clear, however, if this will be an AUV3 plugin or whether it will be available to third-party apps. New AI-assisted on-device stem splitting will be of massive benefit to those who want to make remixes, and there are some generally really cool features coming to Final Cut and Logic that will make a big difference to creatives everywhere. In a really interesting feature for people with sight loss, the new iPad Pro can use its True Tone camera to take multiple pictures of documents in order to get a clearer image. This could be massive for apps like Seeing AI or Be My AI, should they choose to implement it in the future, but it is available to third-party apps, so hopefully they will. The final big change for the iPad Pro is the selfie and Face ID camera moving to the side of the device. Combined with Center Stage, this will make FaceTime or Teams calls way better, especially for those with sight loss. After the iPad Pro, we were on to accessories, and the first accessory to get an upgrade was the Magic Keyboard. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now getting a function row. You heard correct, it's getting a function row. It will also have haptic feedback and a larger trackpad, making the experience of using an iPad just like that of using a Mac. Then we were on to the Apple Pencil, or should I say the Apple Pencil Pro. Yes, even the Pencil has a Pro now. The new Apple Pencil Pro is packed with new sensors, including one that can detect if the device is being squeezed. I mean, who doesn't love a good squeeze? You can also rotate the pencil to change settings or control actions in third-party apps. Finally, it was announced that Apple are reducing the price of the standard entry-level iPad, which is all-round great news. And that was Apple's iPad event. New accessories, a new iPad Air, and a new iPad Pro. It doesn't get much better than that. Be sure to subscribe to get our WWDC content next month, or check out the Talking Technology podcast with VI Labs wherever you get your podcasts for our full reactions on Apple's event. Remember to like and share, and we'll see you soon.